Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. My name is Hunter, and thank you so much for tuning in. In the past, we talked a lot about the hot tub meta, the new ASMR meta, and how cringy all of that is, and how hard to watch it is. And we talked a lot about it because it has tons of implications for Twitch and for other streamers on the platform. So today, I thought we would take a look at what just a few of the streamers were saying about some of these metas.
They were asking how many subs for a hot tub stream, and I'm explaining in basic terms that not everyone is a sex worker. There's nothing wrong with being a sex worker. Like, this is the best way I can explain it. Like, imagine you work at a hotel and you're, like, the chef.
Yeah.
And someone busts into the kitchen and goes, "Hey, you work at this hotel, clean my toilet." And you're like, "But I don't clean toilets, I'm not a cleaner." And they're like, "No, you're in this hotel, so you have to clean my toilet. Clean my shit, bitch." Yeah. And it's like, that is a job that plenty of people do, and it's very essential and cool that people do that, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, but you do not want to handle this man's shit. And that's how I feel whenever you try to make your dick my problem just because I'm on Twitch. Just because I'm on Twitch doesn't mean you can pay me to care about your dick or do anything to please it. So no, I'm not getting in hot.
So that first one is a point that we see a lot of other female streamers who don't participate in this sort of content come forward with by saying that they feel like there's been an increase in people in their chat asking them to do that same sort of content, which for me makes me just feel really bad, to be honest, that is the effect of this entire situation, that people like Anita or Miko who don't do these sorts of trends or participate in them, or any other streamer who doesn't participate in them, is getting this backlash of, hey, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you sitting in a hot tub in a bikini or licking a fake ear? You should be doing this if you want to be just as good as those other streamers. And I think that is a dangerous situation for Twitch to be in.
I feel really bad for legitimate ASM artists that spend their whole life trying to make interesting, cool ASMR content. And as someone who has done ASMR for a bit, I actually stopped making ASMR videos primarily because I noticed, like, how much effort and dedication it takes to continuously upgrade your equipment, to continuously come up with creative new ways to make cool sounds that are intriguing to people. It's a lot of fucking work. And so for people to come into your category and get to the top of it by doing the splits with their butt out and like gurgling into a mic, like, I just feel bad for them. It sucks. It's unfortunate. And I feel like it doesn't do them justice. It doesn't do the category justice. Continuously upgrade.
Oh, you're making a really cool, interesting sound that help a lot of people and are really interesting and innovating? Nah, stop right there. How about you lick my eardrum with your tongue and then you put your asshole right next to my ear and fart directly into my ear canal, please? Like, dude, okay, man. Like, what? Stop this.
To make cool.
No,
but I do kind of personally want to add that I feel really bad for legitimate.
I feel bad for everybody. I feel bad for everybody who does it, who watches it, people that are in the same categories that see it. I feel bad for the platform that it's on. I feel bad for everybody. This dog shit. That's it. Okay.
Pokimane then takes the approach of saying that she feels bad for the, I guess what's called ASM artists in the scene who had their entire category pretty much taken over and abused for views. I think it gave a lot of the scene a bad rep about what ASMR is, and people now are just going to think of it as sexualized content if they don't know what ASMR is outside of those ear-licking yoga pants streams that were happening. It's a case that we saw people come in and abuse a category, like I said, just so they could get views and get clicks. And now the people who are already there and are still going to be there are suffering the consequences. And I really do hope that it doesn't get any worse, like that they don't suffer any more consequences, like Twitch doesn't have to step in and stop ASMR altogether. I don't think that's going to happen. That's very far away, but that's the sort of thing that I could see happening from other streamers looking for the next category, looking for that category to take advantage of and then abusing it to the degree that they sexualize it and point to their other sexualized content.
The thing that bothers me about this whole situation is these motherfucking habitual line steppers, bro. Like how many chances is Twitch gonna give these people who keep habitually stepping over the line. Always. It's like, my God, dude. And they banned people for less. Like, they took Barry out, like, instantly. You know, like, they banned a lot of people for less. And then it just comes down to consistency, really, with the bans and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just when you're constantly, like when you're constantly, like, trying to get away with as much as you possibly can to milk, like, the whole thing to me blows my mind. Because you're trying to milk the same audience, right? This certain audience, you know, that just likes to, I don't know, what's the word? Enjoy that sort of content, right? But, like, you want to milk them, but you want to say you're not doing it, but at the same time you clearly are, and then, like, you keep getting in trouble for it, but then you keep coming back anyways, and the whole thing is just nuts to me. It's like, how many chances do people get? So I'm just curious, as someone who's been a partner for 10 years.
My man, Nick, right there. That is the take that I really wanted to show, and I really wanted to talk about. Nick Polom is saying that this just seems like they're just looking for that next gig, the next thing that is going to get them the most views, the most clicks, and I completely agree with it, and it's very uncomfortable to see a habitual sort of rule breaking on a platform that's saying they are enforcing their rules. It makes everyone kind of step back and say, hey, what is actually going on here? Because this is a platform that we trust and a lot of people are making their living on, but you're not really being consistent with your bans because you're letting these people continuously get away with getting as close as they can to breaking the rules and actually breaking the rules, but there's no real consequences for it. They get a few days of a ban and then they're off free. Doesn't matter. 5th, 6th ban, like it doesn't matter what happens to them. They're just gonna be back anyways. And so I think I completely agree with Nick in this situation. It's pretty difficult to watch this sort of thing. I can't see these streamers going back to normal content after this. I'm not really sure what the end action will be or where they will end up, what category they'll end up in. So it really is dangerous for the platform as a whole. It will ripple into a lot of different industries. So I think I'm mostly just afraid of those ripples and what could possibly happen, but I am hopeful for what Twitch could possibly do to step in if the boundaries keep getting pushed. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. I know I'm a little bit jumbled. I kind of always am when I talk about this stuff because I get worked up just a little bit. So let me know what you guys think about it. Until next time, guys, be safe, be smart, behave. I'll catch you later.